even if you're a level-headed person, it is only natural at some point, after talking in so many podcasts, after making so many videos, after being in so many platforms, spewing your opinions, no matter how level-headed, like I said, they are, you are bound to get owned some point. I mean, it happens with anyone. You will say some stupid shit that people will seize that opportunity to roast you. Sometimes they'll be logical rebuttal, sometimes they won't. But in the end, I don't really shame people for getting owned, as a lot of people like to put in their YouTube thumbnails and titles and shit. But I think it takes a whole different level of hilarious when a child roasts you so hard that you land in jail.
Controversial influencer Andrew Tate has been detained in Romania.
And his brother Tristan are arrested in Romania as part of a human trafficking probe.
Andrew Tate has been warning us about women as the biggest threat to men when it's in fact a 19-year-old Swedish girl. There's some kind of level of burn that even if it was an adult on another adult, we would find that impressive. And even if I don't like Greta, I have to look at this as the biggest clapback in internet history. I mean, let's logically review the sequence of events that led us to this, okay? Because Andrew Tate, out of absolutely fucking nowhere, for no reason whatsoever, he decided that his ego needed a little bit of boosting. The best way he found about doing this was to tweet a teenager of which he really never had any contact before, as one would, right? Now this teenager being a green activist, being the absolutely last person who would care about your fucking collection of cars, he decided to tell about his collection of cars, all of which share the specific characteristic of being dinosaur fueled. Now, I'm a car guy, I love those cars, but even I, as a car guy, would not give a shit, especially if I have no contact with you. But he still did it. And in a response of which a teenager should never really give to another adult because it's possibly career destroying. I'm not sure how Tate is gonna bounce from this. She tweeted, "Yes, please, do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. I never thought Greta had that in her, okay? But she sent that. And listen, when you talk with teenagers, you shouldn't even be in that fucking position in the first place. But you should understand that if you react as if they are adults, you're missing the field by a long shot. But Andrew Tate, being Andrew Tate, he decided that, yes, I'm going to respond to this. Because this is not going to destroy my career. And he did. He took it personally from a teenager. And he made a somewhat long, anything longer than 10 seconds is already too much of a long video to be making because a teenager hurt your feelings. Okay. And in that video, he had a pizza box that had somewhat of a language that you would understand it's not English, at the very least. Well, it happened that he was in Romania and police actually used that to arrest the man because they were confirmed that fact that Andrew Tate was in country. And this is not over because I don't know how old this is, but Greta actually responded to the arrest because this woman, for a green activist, sure is violent. This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes. Man, we just witnessed a murder by a tree hugger, man. I never thought of seeing that. But it is time to get fair here. These are rumors, I can't confirm them, I can't deny them. But apparently the pizzas had nothing to do with the arrest. Which would kind of make sense, seeing how big of a police operation it was. The police is not gonna wait on the fucking pizza box to be the ultimate evidence that allows them to move in with an operation that seems like it took months to organize. And secondly, according to Andrew Tate himself, it was a case of swatting.
Yeah, I was not arrested. So what happened is I suffered from a case of swatting. It's very popular with people who are large on the internet. Many large YouTubers have been swatted. It's where you call the police and you say somebody has a gun or there's a hostage situation and the SWAT team arrives.
Now, I do obviously find that probability quite high since swatting is not really hard to do. And if that was truly the case, it's pretty fucked up. Whoever it is, I don't care if you don't like that person, if you like them. Swatting is just a terrible shit to do. And that is, in fact, very small dick energy right there. But when I see people saying this is a top G win, dick sucking to the highest level, you have to understand truly why people are finding this hilarious. It's not the fact that he's going to jail that is the fun part. The fun part is actually that someone, a teenager, made him so riled up that made him feel the necessity to post a 2-minute video because his random ass fucking tweet didn't land For someone who presents an idea that men are alphas and they have to be strong and all that shit.
Fundamentally, you do believe that a woman becomes a man's property at
I
marriage.
believe she belongs to the man in marriage, correct?
To feel insulted or to have hurt feelings over a 19-year-old, I mean, of course that's going to show some sign of weakness, and for the brand that he has, it's going to tarnish his image a little bit. It's like that guy who was a relationship guru and it was caught cheating. I mean, how can you bounce from that? So no matter how much I disagree with Tate, I don't want him in jail for something that he didn't do. But I'm not gonna ignore the fact that someone called on his small dick energy, and he proved exactly why he does have a small dick energy. The reality is this guy got schooled by a 19-year-old, and that is not gonna leave my mind, and neither will other people.